Hello, citizens, and welcome back. This is our match reaction to Ipswich 0, Man City 6 in the Premier League. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So this game for me was what I was asking for last time out against Brentford, which was build on the success of the last few weeks. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks now, and I've been saying it in video after video. We have to start somewhere. We have to set a foundation and build from it. And I thought we'd done that with a tough win against Leicester, a tough win against West Ham, two games which I thought we weren't particularly good in, but we came out winners anyway. Then a fantastic result against Salford, where we were absolutely clinical and almost back to our best. I know it was against Salford, but we were still pretty decent taking all our chances. And then we go and kind of throw it all away against Brentford, and the Brentford game was frustrating because a couple of our players like De Bruyne, like Foden, they were back to their best. Then Akanji as well, he was looking good in that game, and we just threw it away. But this one, it kind of like we learned the lessons of the last game against Brentford, and we didn't take our foot off the gas. We carried on going, and we were looking like the City of early this season and the last few seasons, where once we score 1 and 2 and we get in front, we start to punish teams for every single mistake they make rather than them punish us. And that's what we did. We rolled it out in the early stages. Ipswich would have played against us, going out in that game thinking, City, they love to concede goals. They can't really defend at the moment. Diaz was back in our starting lineup, which I think massively helped us at the back because I thought we looked more solid. Edison was back in goal as well. And I reckon Ipswich went in thinking they had a chance, and I reckon their fans thought they would have had a chance as well. And early on, they did cause us a few problems, a few half chances that had blazed over, a couple of chances they didn't take, but we rode it out. And then when it was our turn, we were clinical. We scored goals and we just raced in front. And in that first half, I have to say as well, there were some big performances out there. De Bruyne, again, a couple of assists. Foden, a goal. Got an assist as well. Kovacic in there as well with a banger. And we looked really, really good. And one surprising aspect for me, well, not really surprising because I didn't take him out of my FPL team, so I thought Pep would, was that he brought in Doku, left out Savinho, who I think has been playing well the last few weeks, and Doku came in and again looked like the player that we'd wanted to sign a couple of years ago. He came in, and I haven't seen the highlights, but I reckon that if you do watch them highlights, particularly in the first half, or maybe the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 goals, the five of the 6 goals, I reckon that if you watch the highlights, every single one of them starts with Doku picking up the ball, because everything that was good, and De Bruyne's chances that he's created, Foden's goals and Haaland's goal, everything that was good for them 5 goals came through Doku. It was him starting a move. And even though I think he got 1 assist, one for Haaland, I reckon. I have to watch the highlights. But I think the first half, even though all our moves came through him, it was De Bruyne or Foden getting the assists. So yeah, Doku today was absolutely fantastic. He was on it. And that's what we want to see from him. And that's the City team we want to see as well. We were aggressive in the press. We were relentless in just going forward, wave after wave after wave. We were clinical in front of goal, something I've not seen for a long, long time. Absolutely brilliant performance all around. And I think Ipswich is one of those tough places to go. And I reckon that if they did score a goal early on, it might have turned out different. I don't think we would have 6-1 if they'd gone in front first. But it was a good performance all around. And this is the City team we've been missing. This is the City team I've wanted to see. And this now, I've been saying it for weeks, this now has to be the foundation that we build on. This has to be the game where we go on from here. And we've got some tough games this week now. We've got Paris Saint-Germain away. Not going to be easy. We've been dreadful in the Champions League. To be honest, we should be out of it. And if it was group stages, we would already be out of it. And to be honest, I'd just throw it away this game anyway. Who cares? The bigger game is against Chelsea on the weekend. And if we come through this week with 2 more wins, I tell you what, that's massive for us, and it's massive for our season as well, because maybe, just maybe, we can salvage something. Yes, we're out the title race, but maybe we can salvage something because we've still got to fight for top 4. That's not guaranteed. We're still way off Arsenal as well. Nottingham Forest are looking better than us as well. So we got a long way to go in this season, but this has to be the point that we build from. This has to be the start of something. Fingers crossed it is, because I am sick of watching us throw games away, game after game after game. And I do want to say that, yes, I'm going into the Paris Saint-Germain game and Chelsea with a little bit more confidence than I would have done last week or the week before. But that being said, I'm also aware that this team is capable of throwing away a lead in the last 5 minutes, because we've seen it numerous times in the last 4 or 5 months. I'm not taking anything for granted going in this, and I won't take anything for granted until the final whistle's gone, regardless of what the score result is. But it has to be a start. Yeah, I said big performances. Haaland signed a new contract. He gets his goal. Good way to celebrate that as well. De Bruyne, I said it against Brentford. He looks like he's back to his best. He looks really good, De Bruyne again. Foden getting into form as well. When Foden scores goals, we win games. It's simple as that. When Foden's on it, De Bruyne's on it, we generally don't lose. Kovacic as well has been fantastic this season. His form dipped in the last few weeks, but then again, who hasn't? He looks good in this game as well. He was solid in defence. He was a good anchor point between defence and midfield, and he definitely does that CDM role a lot better than Gundogan does. I think that formation, that lineup, is the team that has to go forward against Chelsea next weekend. And I think if he drops Doku after this, I think it'd be very, very harsh on him. Pep's done it before. It'd be very harsh because he has to work on that confidence as well. And I've said time again, also, a bit like Sterling, when he was with us, that if the opening of the game goes well, the rest of his game goes well. If it goes poorly, then he suffers for the whole match and he puts out a terrible performance. He started well. He played well. Give him a chance against Paris Saint-Germain. And even if he plays poorly in that game, keep his confidence up, let him believe in himself, play him against Chelsea next week as well, because Chelsea are going to hit us with a lot of pace. Doku has a lot of pace. But yeah, big performance from us. Big win. 6-0. Puts us in the top 4 again. I mean, it means nothing. Like I said, we're not winning the league or anything, but we may just salvage some pride out of this season. But this is a chance now for the players to show the fans in the last 4 or 5 months where they've, what they've been missing. And it's also a chance for the fans to, watch good football, hopefully. That's what we want. And I'm going to go. That's it. That's the match reaction. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you for your support. As always, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye-bye.